Greetings, VC. How you doing? Akash here, back after a while, after a break. Hope everyone is well, keeping safe out there. This is gonna be a. But first off, before I start, let's do some housekeeping. I had some comments I needed to reply to. I didn't reply to. I'm gonna do that here. One from my last video, black and white video. Album covers. Christian Osario. He lives in Chile. He basically said that the black and white thread could have been done with just black metal and death metal albums. That's very true. And also the page on Black Crow's album. I honestly haven't listened to that since I first got it. So I probably need to give that another listen. And another comment from Peter, and his channel is Music is a Journey. He in response to him, he said Mantis, didn't realize Mantis was available. Mantis being the first band before Chuck Schuldiner started Death. So yeah, Peter, it's available on the Relapse website. You can get a single disc version, I believe. Yeah. And yes, we all need some more Opeth in on YouTube. Alright, that's housekeeping out of the way. How is everybody? I hope everybody's well again. This video is I wasn't gonna do a video. In fact, I was telling a friend of mine, he asked me how come I not doing any videos. And I say, not feeling motivated to it because I really wasn't. And the other day I was just going through a series behind me, and I realized, well, wait, I have some records that I'd love to get on CD, and I say, yep, that'd be a great idea for a video. But first, in the background, it's Dragard or Dragard. They're from Austrian darkwave band. I don't know how to pronounce. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. There's a Russian press on Iron, and then you have Dark Prophecies and Napalm Records. So that's the background, Dragon. So yeah, records I'd love to get on CD. Sorry, albums. Stuff I like to get on CD. A couple of these you know already, I just go through them quick. Of course, Woodstock. I highlighted that in a video a while ago. Another one was a Ypres. They only have 5 studio albums. I hope at some point to get that. This one, as well as the Blade Runner 2049 soundtrack. Yep, love to get that. As well as Lord of the Rings complete recordings at some point. Of course, I mentioned these in my past video. Love to get some Beatles. I only have I think it's number ones or love songs, I believe. Here's a great album. I really I love this album to death. This is Bell Witch. This is Future Shadow, The Clandestine Gate Part 1. This is a great Funeral Doom album. This is one of the few last records I bought, plus one coming out here again. Yeah, I'd love to get this on CD. Oh, I'll put that away after. But yeah, Bell Witch, The Future Shadow, The Clandestine's Gate, Part 1. Can't wait for Part 2. They just dropped a split with, is it Aerial Run? Could be wrong. Another album. I have this on cassette, but I'd love to get it on CD. A Street Cleaner by Godflesh. Great industrial metal. the pioneers of industrial metal. I have their second album on CD, but I'd like to get this one. This is Tin Machine. This is David Bowie with what's his name? Reeves Gabrels and the Seal Brothers. Tony Seals and Hunt Seals. Good album. Another band I'd love to get on CD, but more of their catalog. I think for this artist, I only have a couple best ofs. I'd like to get their 70s era and their not the entire 80s, but part of the 80s. And that's Scorpions. This is Animal Magnetism from 1980. Great album. This has Okay, Make It Real, and the Zoo, Lady Starlight. Yeah, those are the standard tracks. But yeah, I love the Zoo. Another band that I need more on CD. I only have South of Heaven and Soundtrack to the Apocalypse, but that is Slayer. There's been Divine Intervention. Eventually I'll get around to it. This band I have a majority of their albums, but I don't have this one, which is their recent, no, not their recent, their second to last one. And I'd probably love to get the last album, Parabellum, is it? Yeah. It's Testament. This is Titans of Creation. Great album. Another band I have few albums on CD. I should have prefaced this as not albums I'd like to get, but artists I'd like to get more of their work on CD. Yeah, I should have prefaced it like that. This is U2. I have Acton Baby and Zorupa, and then there's the best of 80 to 90. I've got on CD, but yeah, I'd love to get some more, especially all the 80 stuff. And I think hold on, I think, bear with me folks, I'll just pause. Alright, after a quick look I realize I have Joshua Tree as well, but the last album I have is All That You Can Leave Behind, Can't Leave Behind. But yeah, that era of the 80s I'd like to get. I do believe I have Rattle and Hum. Yep, I have Rattle and Hum. It's just the earlier stuff I'd like to get. Another band I recently got into, and I think this is the last thing I bought from them. Plus, the studio album before this. Oh man, this got damaged somehow, but anyway, it's still a great album cover. This is Wolves in the Throne Room. This is, what is this? Crypt of Ancestral Knowledge. It's basically a 4-track EP. I do have Primal Arcadia, something like that. I ain't gonna look for it now, but the studio album that came before this. I have that on CD, but I'd like to get this one on CD as well. And probably, some of the earlier works. This comes in a lovely, I don't know if I showed this already, but kind of soul blue vinyl. Part of me wants to keep it just to have it, but I really had to get rid of it. So yeah, Wolves in the Throne Room. For those who don't know, they are atmospheric black metal out of the US. And lastly, I only have the live album. I have the first album as well as the live album, Zeppelin. I'd love to get some more on CD. I have quite a few more bands and artists I'd like to complete the catalog. But yeah, that's it. That's a short and sweet video, come up in 10 minutes. So you guys have a great evening. Take care. I'll link those guys down below. Check them out, sub them. Cheers.